Welcome to Eagle Tech Academy. This is where students have a voice in the way they learn because it is our education anyways, right? With that being said, here's a bit of what it's like here. I'm Matt Weber, and this is the life and the day of me, an ETA student. So coming into this year, many of you may have heard the term PBL, or project-based learning. Well, what that does is it focuses on students working in groups, giving presentations, holding each other accountable, and collaborating with some of their peers. I'm not going to lie to you, it sucks sometimes, but that's one of the great things about Eagle Tech. Hey Jake, you got a minute?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're doing a video for ETA on, can I ask you what your biggest success was here at Eagle Tech?
Yeah, my biggest success was probably last year, which would have been my sophomore year. We had this huge project in zoology where we created basically a life-size model of a fish, except it wasn't life-size for a fish, it was life-size for people so that people could actually go through it. We had like this whole model of a fish that covered this entire wall, and then the inside was all like the inner workings of it, and it was huge, and we were able to bring in a third grade class from Little Turtle, I believe it was, and we had them tour the fish and crawl through tubes and tunnels and all kinds of stuff that represented the fish's inner organs.
And so you guys actually were able to dissect sharks and fish and stuff for this?
Yeah, because before you're able to present something to somebody else, you have to be able to know it for yourself. So Mr. Sittler had us dissect fish, he had us dissect sharks, and all those cool animals that create the inner workings of our big project. And it was really cool because you don't ever hear of dissecting a shark. You think of dissecting like a worm or a frog, but that class really pushed it beyond what your perceptions were and also created something pretty cool.
Well, that sounds pretty great here that you can do that at Eagle Tech. All right, now get to class. Hey, can I ask you a question real quick?
Well, sure.
All right, what is one thing you think makes Eagle Tech truly special?
One thing that makes Eagle Tech truly special, I would say it's how comfortable individuals are with one another. I think that there is a great environment here, not perfect, but something that we really value and show that we appreciate one another. So that's what I probably value the most of it.
So to give you guys a bit of an idea of what the students here think of ETA and its core values, I went around and asked them. Hey Ryan, you got a minute?
Sure.
All right, so how do you see facilitators and students show respect and responsibility at ETA?
Well, I see a lot of responsibility shown by the students, just that they learn how to be responsible with their own work by working on the projects. And I also see a lot of responsibility coming from the facilitators, just allowing us to come out and work in the commons and just giving us all this freedom here.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got a question for you, and it is, how is respect applied at ETA?
How is respect applied at ETA? That's kind of a hard question to put into words. It's more of a seeing kind of thing than believing it, but I'll give it my best shot. Here at ETA, our facilitators, which is what we call our teachers, they treat us like adults. We are not just students, we're not just another paycheck to them. They treat us like adults, they give us more responsibilities and freedoms, and in return, all they ask is a little bit of respect, so to say. They ask that we treat them just like we would any other adult in our life. We are not just kids. They're not going to hate us if we do something wrong or if we screw up. We're not just a paycheck. We are people to them. They get to know us on a personal level and treat us with the respect we deserve as people versus students or a paycheck.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so I have a question for you about, and it is, where do you see trust at ETA?
I see trust when my teachers trust me to come out in the commons and practice my presentations.
The culture here at ETA is unlike any other. We have Monday morning meetings some days, other days we'll have fight club or study in or agenda days. You'll find out what those are when you get here. They're a part of what Eagle Tech is. Sometimes it's not easy, but as cliche as it sounds, with hard work and dedication, a good final product is always worth it. With that, you join a special club. Everyone here is already in it. You walk around knowing that the person you may be talking to in the hall or bump into is in the same boat. You all know what it's like to feel stressed all the time, but in the end, it's the biggest sense of accomplishment of your life. And that's just how it is here at Eagle Tech. We all care. A lot. We look out for each other. We fail and succeed together, and that's something I wouldn't trade for the world.